You're watching Non-Stop Local Weather.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are looking at a beautiful sunset across much of the region. It's just kind of been a repeat kind of day throughout much of the work week. Now, as far as what we've got going on right now, we are looking at temperatures into the mid 40s. Your winds are coming in from the southeast at about 6 miles per hour. As we take a closer look at some of those temperatures right now, we're really hanging on to the 50s out of south central Montana. That does extend down into Cody, going into Grable with 40s in between. Out of the eastern plains, we're looking at temperatures anywhere between the upper 40s to low 50s. Now, of course, as we move forward through the rest of the weekend, we are going to be seeing temperatures one more time into the mid 50s. Then those temperatures will start to decrease down into the 40s. And over Saturday and Sunday, we're expected to see an increased chance of rain and possible rain-snow mix. That could lead to some flood potential. And you'll notice that temperatures are going to be a little bit closer to the average line, which is around 37 to 38 degrees, but mostly still slightly above. Of course, when it comes to the wind, we've been looking at fairly mild conditions. In the eastern plains, though, you'll notice those southeast winds anywhere between 10 and 20 miles per hour. When it comes to the wind gusts, we've been spiking up to about 15 and even close to 30 miles per hour. This is right on trend with what we were expected to see today. And as far as what's headed our way over the course of the weekend, you've got this low pressure system moving in from the west. Now, this is going to pull in low valley rain and even mountain snow. As that system works its way into north central Montana, we are going to be noticing an increased chance of moisture pulling into southwestern Montana and northern Wyoming. But not only that, we've got another system kind of coming in from the southeast. So you've got moisture coming in from two different areas. And with those temperatures still staying at above average, we are looking at mostly rain for low valley areas, and closer to our mountainous areas, we could see a good amount of snow, which is always well needed during this time of year. And you can see throughout much of the day on Saturday that moisture really hovers across central Montana while impacting the southeast and northern Wyoming. So we take a closer look at some of the models. Well, before we get to that, let's discuss what that moisture could mean for us. Right now, it's important to note that the ground is frozen at least 8 inches deep. That is going to make it hard for the moisture to soak into the ground. What that means is that we do have an increased chance for runoff, especially with the rain and snow hitting the mountains. That's going to lead to a chance for overland flooding and a chance for ice jam flooding as well. If you live near the waterways or you have a deep concern for flood potential, make sure that you're making those preparations right now. As far as how much moisture, just leading into Saturday, many areas across the region could see over a quarter of an inch to close to 4/10 to even half an inch of moisture, especially if you're a little bit closer to our western foothills. On top of that, it's going to be our more mountainous areas to our west that could see about 2 to 4 inches of snow there out of Red Lodge, 4 to 8 out of Yellowstone National Park, and our more mountainous areas in between still looking at close to 3 to 6 inches of snow as well. That is prompting some winter weather advisories. They're highlighted in purple, and that will take us from Friday night all the way into Sunday morning. So with that, we're looking at overnight lows into the 20s and 30s. And with your 7-day planner, we want to make sure that you're prepared for the moisture. We've been wanting it so badly, but with the warmer temps and the ground still being frozen, that is going to lead to some flood concern. We've kind of seen the snow, we've seen the deep freeze, we've even seen the temperatures well above average for this time of year. And now over the course of the weekend, we're looking at the potential of flood. It has been an unusual season, but we're still kind of making our way through and preparing what's still left to come of winter.
Yeah, unusual season or not, it has been absolutely gorgeous outside lately.
Yeah, you can't deny how beautiful it's been. It's been extra nice too, since we were seeing those well below average temperatures, and now we're kind of getting back into the swing of things with the rain and the snow back on its way.
Yeah, as someone who's wanting to head up to Red Lodge pretty soon, I'm excited for the potential of some more snow hitting the ground.
I think many people are, especially our winter enthusiasts. They're ready to get back out on the slopes.
Yeah, and speaking of things that are coming up, we'll have more coming up for you right after the break.